Hey everyone, Captain Amazing here, and today we're going to do a spin on the wheel for a roster review. So let's get into it. So who's going to be our lucky winner for today? Let's spin. Round and round it goes. So we have a hash eater. Hash eater. All right, congratulations. Congratulations. All right, let's see what hash eater has going on in their account. All right, so I do like this when people are consistent with their namings. Like this guy is hash eater. He eats hash. He's loud and proud of it. So with the juice box heroes, 8.8 million GP, 5.3 in characters, 3.4 in ships. I don't know if this is kind of a very large imbalance here. So I want to say maybe lackluster ships. I guess we'll jump into it. 19,000 galactic war battles. That's insane. That's insane. Was not expecting that for this much galactic war battle. Wow. Wow. Almost getting close-ish to 5 years, 4.5. Wow. And you can see their fleets. Their fleets. Like this guy, hash eater, does not fleet. He does not. 58. He is a negotiator. He is the scythe. He has the houndstooth on there. Like if there's one thing, yeah. See, this is what I was saying about fleets. I didn't even, before I said that, I didn't even look at this. The 58 with the negotiator, did not look at it. They're at chromium. Honestly, hash eater, I question. So I want to say this. I want to say you're a very casual player, like the most casual of casual. And let me know in the comments or in my testimonials, but it seems like you were a super casual player. Maybe you started watching content creators and you want to be more serious, or you want to play the game. You want to be a little more efficient. I don't know. I'm going to go find what you said here, and I'm going to look at what it was, because it's kind of insane with the level of casualness that you play the game. All right, so you said, let's see how bad my roster looks on my way to exec. All right, so, yeah, so I don't want to be mean. And I'll say this, hash eater, your best fleet right now, and you can climb to first with this. You absolutely can. You can climb on executors, and you can climb on... You can't. Where is your TIE interceptor? Unlock that TIE interceptor. Hash eater. So if you got Chimera up to even like Relic 3, unlocked your TIE interceptor, you have the scythe, you should have the TIE interceptor. Like there's no reason why you shouldn't have it. So even not unless you just like didn't do the event, which is possible, I guess. But man, I'll say this here. Let's look at your account real quick. So you have 3 GLs. So if you have SOKR, let's see. Do you have, no, you don't have C. You have Afra, Jedi Knight, Cal Kestis. Savage. I'll say this, throw an Omicron on this dude. You have an Omicron on Sidious, but not on Savage. Nuts. Crazy. Put an Omicron on Savage. He's good. Alright, so you have Malik. So R3 Thrawn, just Relic 3 Thrawn, you have Malik, and then you can use SOKR with Malik, Thrawn, and from my memory, I think I just have 2 other tanks. So Crew and First Order Stormtrooper, I think is what I did. I have a video on it. If you Google SOKR Malgus Proving Grounds fight or something like that, then my video should pop up, and I would recommend watching it. So you could actually do the TIE interceptor without or unlock Malgus without. Oh, that's for the Malgus fight actually. For the TIE interceptor, you can do it right now. You don't need Thrawn whatsoever. Miscusi. So all you do is you have crew. So first order here, you have crew lead. So crew lead with SOKR, and then pretty much tanks. So crew, first order stormtrooper if you want to. Well, you already have crew there. First order stormtrooper, and then what else did I put in there? Maybe Sith Trooper, but just watch my video has the TIE Interceptor fight in there too. It's been a long time since I've done it, but I know crew lead, SOKR, and then the rest is First Order and Malgus. So I think I take out Hux and I put in Malgus. So that means I would go Kylo Ren on Mass Lead, SOKR, First Order Stormtrooper, Sith Trooper, and then Malgus. And that's what I did. So try that. That might help. You don't have the Zetas here, so you might be better off with just another dark side tank. Yeah, so just a tank. I would try with Faust. Should be fine. Honestly, Faust is just fodder, so he's just there, literally just there. But usually I use Malik when they attack. It's some RNG. Some RNG. They're gonna attack. They're gonna do some damage. Sometimes you'll lose. But what you're looking for is Malik to pretty much take taunt off Reva. Then SOKR can poke Grand Inquisitor to stun him. After that, you're pretty much safe. And then you just constantly AoE. So you're swiping and AoE every time you can on SOKR. Swipe AoE, swipe AoE, swipe AoE. And then you're just gonna run a turn meter train with all the crits that you're doing. And then once if you don't outright kill them, then they'll die from dots. And then once it's just Reva, you just keep her perma stunned. So stun, you can do like swipe basic, stun, swipe basic, stun, all whatever it is. But pretty much Reva you just keep under control until you kill her, and that's how you win with the with SOKR with crew lead. So you can do that so that you can get your TIE Interceptor, because once you at least unlock the TIE Interceptor, the whole reason what I'm saying is this would be your best fleet. You can use it to even climb to number 1 every single day. I would bring Thrawn to Relic 3, but this beats Executors, this beats Leviathans. So you'll have to learn the fight. Bit Dynasty has a good video on that. But pretty much you start off with TIE Advance, Imperial TIE Fighter, Scythe, and then you have TIE Defender, TIE Interceptor, and the reinforcements. And that's all you need. And you'll be able to beat Executors. You can bring the Shuttle too as a third just in case, but you'll almost never use it. Same as a TIE Bomber. But essentially that's all you need. That's all you do to beat it. If you get the Executrix up and running, you can use the Scythe and the Executrix to beat Profundities too. So like this here, right here, can get you everything you need to start getting good fleet placement, because you can beat Profundities, you can beat Executors, you can beat Leviathans, you can beat good Negotiators, you can beat it all. You can beat it all. So it really is off meta, king of the off meta right now, Chimera. You should get Executor. You should finish off your fleets. Honestly, for the amount of time you have played and the lack of investment in your fleets, it's kind of baffling. But farm all your ships. Just farm all of them. Get Finalizer finished. Get Radis finished. Make sure you're getting those shards for them. They're not useless. They're free. I don't know why it's taking you so long to get those shards. And then just finish all the shards on all your pilots as a side farm. Like 4, 5, 6 side farms. Just finish all these. At least four I would say. 2 minimum, but just knock out all your ships. Just every single one. The comeuppance can wait because it's a cantina farm, but everything else you need to get up and get working. All right, so that's your fleets. Yeah, Executor's fine. Please do that. Honestly, what have you been doing with your time? I'm guessing just like free to no, looks like you bought the bundle, so not even free to play. But very, very crazy the amount of progress that you have with the amount of time and the results. Like you do have 3 GLs, you have Afra, Grand Inquisitor, Starkiller, so you have a lot of stuff, Jedi Knight Cal Kestis, but you don't have a lot of height. You don't have a lot of height into your account. So what would I do with this? So let's look at your income, because I think it may be, so I would, all right, I would get Dark Trooper up and running. It's 1 piece. So you can take that to Relic 5. That'll give you 2 assault battles. So once you have Piet R8, get after Executor, get Dark Trooper R5. You just need that finisher piece. And then you'll take Piet, Range Trooper, Veer, Stark, Dark Trooper. And then you can beat every single assault battle, Imperial Trooper assault battle. So that'll be 2. Let's look at your Rebels. Okay, so this is good. You should have CT3 for your assault battles. I will say this. So do you see how you have a lot of your Gear 12 pieces just like equipped? Stop doing this. You have like tons of relic characters sitting here pretty much. So when I upgrade characters, I only do it when I can hit that upgrade button. That's it. So stop putting gear all around, and the reason why is you're wasting all this gear. This could have been a ton of Gear 13 characters that you have spread about all your characters, but instead you have a bunch of like lackluster Gear 12 when you could have had, you know, 5 or more relic characters into your account. It adds up over time. It really does. So stop spreading your gear around like that. All right, so yeah, so Executor, Imperial Troopers, you have the Inquisitors, you have JML, so you have Jedis, because you have Jedi Knight Luke. Let's look at Night Sisters. All right, so you have Night Sisters, so you're honestly looking pretty good for your assault battles. All right, so I'll say this. After you finish Executor, do Dark Trooper, then do Master Qui-Gon, Padawan, Obi-Wan, and that'll get you your last assault battles. Literally your last assault battles will be this team. So you're gonna take them at least to R7, maybe even R9 for you. You're kind of like an older account, so you can take them to R9, and it's gonna give you free R9 materials. So if you have the ability, take these to R9. If you don't, R7's fine, but they're really good overall. So that would be good. After that, you need to go for Jabba. You have Jedi Knight Luke. You have all the assault battles. Just go for Jabba. That's going to help with your mods. It's an excellent GL. From there, you can go Profundity or Leia, or you can go you can go Bo-Katan. It's good. You can go for some more of these legendaries, but I would say it would be good for you to be focused, like to be absolutely focused. And I would go for more GLs and GL ships. So I would go I would go Jabba into after the farming path I gave you, I would start working on GLs and GL ships, and then while you finish off your fleets is what I recommend. And farm your TIE Interceptor. Start getting better fleets. Watch my Grand Arenas if you want. I do all the fleets. I do all the counters. I show you how to do all of them. You can look at Bit Dynasty guides too. He's really good for fleet counters, but that's what I would recommend for this account. Like that's the farming pathway. Let's look at your mods real quick. Probably, I'm a little scared, honestly. An Omicron on Zori would be good. Don't put a Zeta on Dark Trooper, it's a waste. All right. Well, let's look at Rey. Oh boy. Oh boy. Ooh. This is bad. This is not good. So protection, offense, speed. Okay, so I'm not saying this is the I'm not going to sugarcoat this for you. This Rey is bad. This Rey is bad. So you look at this protection here. She has 20k protection. 20k protection. She has no protection. Like absolutely none. Her lifeblood is based off her health. So Rey loses 25% health. Target light side ally gains bonus protection equal to the amount lost. All other light side allies gain half that amount. So it's based off her health. So you want that protection up. You want her fatty with the health. Like you want to at least 200k health. The way that you're going to do it is you're going to turn these to health. So what you're looking for, as far as for mods for Rey, is you want health primaries with fatty offense percent secondaries, like 5% or more, with 20 or more speed. So like all these are probably going to have to, like this has to go 100%, this has to go 100%. I would recommend this to leave. Honestly, there's nothing special here. You can give this to a lot of different characters, just not Ray, honestly. This needs to go. So I get what you're saying. You have 4% offense here, but no, like health primary, offense percent secondary, speed secondary. You can have like 1 or 2 offense percents here. If you do that, try to have some that has like decent speed and decent health percent too. Same thing here. You want health percent, and then here you want offense percent and health percent and some speed. So you need to revamp almost every single one of those mods, if not every single one of them. All right, so your protection's low, even average low. So you want all protections here. So not this. This is crap. This should have never been 6-dotted. Honestly, this should have been sold on site, but for many reasons. Like I don't like defense primaries. Defense primaries on a triangle especially. There's just nothing good here. There's like flat protection, no potency. There's nothing good about that. And then speed. This is okay, honestly. But like if you do that, you need like fatty protection here, like 10%. And then yeah, 10%. This should have never been 6-dotted. So honestly, watch my mod guides. So I'll say this. You come here, you look at my stuff here, Captain's Roster Reviews. Number 1, here's my guides that I recommend everyone to watch. So my amazing guides, it has like how I do all my farming, my building plus 25 speed mods, my entire mods playlist, my hierarchy of needs, and how do you develop a farming pathway. So all these are good playlists. I recommend them. So you should watch them. But honestly, I think you need. I hope you're trying to fix what you're doing here as far as your account. Oh man, so this is really bad too. So honestly, I don't like an offense set anymore. So, but this is your mods are really bad, dude. Like really bad. So you want crit damage here. You want offense percent here. You want health with more speed. Honestly, your mods are really bad. Really bad. All right, and then yeah, so you don't even have a 300 speed second like non-GL character. So if we played the 300 game with your account, it would be SOKR. SOKR would be the last over 300 speed character in your account. Oh man. Please watch my guides. Please, you've been playing almost twice as long as me, almost like a year and a half, almost 2 years. I've been playing almost 3 years. You've been playing almost 5, almost 2 years more than me. Which is, the comparison doesn't matter, but all I'm saying is, if you're starting to watch content creators, you're starting to be more serious. Just try to implement change. Try to be a little better with this game, because right now, you have one of the worst accounts I've ever seen. And I say this from a place of love. From a place of love, I'm saying that what you have in your account, like the bones of the account, is fine. You have a lot of good things. I'm not saying like your roster's crap and you're crap. That's not what I'm saying. Please don't invest anymore in Tarful. But that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, there's things that make an account good. And farming pathway, like you have a lot of the. There's a lot you need to work on. There's just, I think a lot of this is just like knowledge based stuff, like decisions that you're making, mods. I'm scared to look at your account, honestly. But there's a lot, a ton, but you have some good things going for it. Good things. You have 3 GLs, you have tons of legendary characters, you have like Jedi Knight Calcastus, you have a lot of the the conquest characters. You're doing really well on assault battles. You're working towards executor, but this account needs a lot of help, like it does. So hopefully the farming path I gave you gives you some idea. Please watch my guides and do that. Stop putting gear on everyone. Finish farming your ships. Focus on one fleet at a time. engage in datacrons, honestly, and then start fixing your mods. But watch my guides. Watch my guides. Try to retain the information. It's really gonna help you, because this is one of the and again, from a place of love, like one of the worst rosters I've ever seen. That's actually developed. That's actually developed. Like, you've been playing this for a long time, and it's just like very, very, very casual is what I'll say. Like, this is a very, very casual account. So if you want to get better, just dive into my guides, figure out all that stuff, and then go from there. But yeah, but thanks for submitting for a roster review. I hopefully this was beneficial to you and it gives you some idea of what to do. But I think there's a lot that you need to work on. I would say your really crappy mods, don't sell them like these. Put them on pilots or something. There's always something you can do with the 6 mods. You invested too much into selling them, so that's what like pilot mods are for. So put them on your pilots. Don't just sell them. They still have value. They're just not good for like a GL. So in the primaries and sets and everything, and just watch my guides. Watch my guides. Other than that, yeah, thanks. Let me know in the comments what you think of this account. Hopefully, oh man, let's look at these Omicrons real quick. So you have Kiani Moody. You're not going to be able to benefit from that pack. So I'm not the biggest fan of your Omicrons. There's a lot of wasted Omicrons here, which is not like surprising, right? Like I'm not like, oh, you wasted these materials. I'm really not surprised. But stuff like Sidious isn't good. Karth is not good. So and Afra's you know, whatever. Tarful is not good. Honestly, you don't have a lot of Omicrons. I don't know what you're doing, dude. I honestly don't know what you're doing with this account. I don't know why Relic 2, you stop at Relic 2. Honestly, a lot of these could have stayed at Gear 12, like Saw and Tarful. There's no reason to take up to Relics. Like, I don't even think you have a good Rebel fighter team to go with them. So I'll say this, like, please consider why you're farming something or why you're leveling something, and just be a little more efficient. Like, I don't know if you just like, because 3PO and 2PO, Chewbacca, Chrysanthemum, so maybe Chrysanthemum, so maybe you go Tarful, Chrysanthemum, Veteran Smuggler, Zalbar, Vandor or something. I don't know what you do with this. I don't like it. I don't like it. All right, so that's all I gotta say. That's enough with this account. Thanks for sharing. Yeah, let me know in your review testimonial if this helped you at all, if you need some more help in some things. But I think the biggest thing that you can do is like start educating yourself, because you're 8.8 million. Honestly, you are the guy that people post on Reddit and they're like, I'm in Chromium and look at my opponent, he's 8.8 million GP. And then they beat you, and then they're like, never mind guys, I won. So like, I'm sure you win some, but you know, like, all I'm saying is you can do better. You can do better. You can educate yourself. You've been playing this for a very long time. I think you can do a lot better in this game. So hopefully you're watching my guides and you're starting to improve, because I think if you really put some effort in like 6 months to a year, this could be a fantastic account. Like, you can turn this around very, very easily. You have the bones, you have the foundations, you have 8.8 million GP. You can really get this account going if you are really committed to it. So thanks for viewing, and yeah, I'll see y'all next time. Take care.